Hi everybody, welcome to this Advent today. Thank you for opening your Advent calendar. So what we're going to do what they call a dancing warrior. So we're going to take a warm up before that. That's going to be down on the floor as well. So if you are unable to go down on the floor, just do the standing part. We'll probably go through it a couple of times if we have time. But yeah, modify if you need to, always modify. And if children want to have a go, it's probably about aged 8 upwards. So from there, we're going to come onto the mat. So let's just take a little bit of time just to mobilise the spine first of all. So find your place on the mat, hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. So we're going to take this into a bit of flexion, extension, and just take that breath into it as well. So when you're ready, let's round through the upper back, the lower back, the tailbone, tucks under, and then down and through. Just find your breath and just enjoy your practice today. So it just feels quite nice just to move about. So take a couple more. Always work with your body and not against it. So it just feels too much, then just release slightly. Yeah. And then from there, we're going to lift the knees off the mat. So coming into just moving about in your downward facing position. So you're looking for those tight areas. So it's going to be into the calf. Once you find them, let's just take a little bit of time to extend the spine and extend the arms from that position. Nice long spine, working through hip flexion. You can still move about if you need to. And then from there, we're going to just start to slowly walk forward. And you can take a bent knee, whatever you find, as we walk forward in this position. And then just start to rock forwards and back. Beautiful. Finding your weight evenly in between the ball and the heel. And then just bring the hands to the shins. As I start to extend the spine, as you start to move forward, tailbone goes back, and then breathe out and fold. Just finding the length in the lower back, maybe move from side to side. And then just bend the knees, soften the knees. You're going to start to roll yourself through each vertebrae on the way up. Slowly taking that time to come up. And then just taking the shoulders back, maybe holding onto the hands. And as you draw the hands down, let's find that nice lift in the chest, the sternum. The eye gaze follows the direction of the sternum. And then from there, just release the shoulders. Yeah, inhale. Let's have a little move through, just a lateral flexion. So when you're ready, let's take it over to the side. And then just change sides. So if you're going to do the standing part, have a little bit of movement while we start to come down onto the mat. So you can have a little swing from side to side. Wherever you feel that you need to just move, maybe lift and lower through the heels. So we can bring the feet together or hip distance. We're going to make a nice little flow just to warm up through sun salutation. So we're going to take our breath. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift the eye gaze. Soften the knees, let's take that fold. Hands to the shins or the floor as you find that extension. And we step back into plank, so it might mean that coming into that modification of the knees, or not. And just start to work your way all the way down. Pelvis down, chest lifts without using the hands. Pelvis lifts first. Come back to downward facing. Look between the hands. We're going to step both feet through. Give them a hand if you need to. As you bring that foot in, fold. And again, if you need to, soften the knees. Let's work all the way up. And then with the palms down the centre. Back into this mountain. Let's go again. One more. We're going to add on. Fold, dive. As you lengthen, chest forwards. And then we step back into plank. And we're working our way all the way down into cobra. Still warming up. Keep the shoulders in, keep the shoulders down, elbows in, and then back into downward facing. And again, we're going to step or have a nice little hop or jump forward. Inhale, sweep the arms, palms to prayer, thumbs to the sternum. Inhale, sweep the arms. Now you're going to come back into downward facing. Let's just fold. Bring the weight into the hands as we step back. So from there, I'm going to take my left leg. It doesn't matter if you're facing me, you can take the right leg. Let's bring that three-legged dog. Look between the hands, we step the foot just on the inside of the hand and the heel goes down for warrior one. Square the hips, in and up from below the belly button. We rise. So front knee and ankle in line, the back hip brings that side forward, so squeeze the glutes. And we open out to warrior two. You can take a wider stance. Just bring the shoulders back over the pelvis. Yeah, so as you look down this front hand, as you start to reach, let's take it into reverse. Keeping the shoulders in line and just slide down the back leg. So if you're standing, you're with us now. And then we come back into posture. We extend both legs. We turn the palms, rotate from the shoulder, pelvis goes back, moving into triangle, Trikonasana. So I'm going to squeeze the glute. We want to open up through this left or right top hip. Then the front knee. We come back into warrior. Now here comes your balance. We lift the back heel and turn into this high lunge. And then start to sweep the arms back. So you're going to open the chest. Let the chest come forwards. If you're standing, stay at the top. Otherwise, we go back into downward facing. And we go through a nice little flow. Otherwise, have a little rest in child's pose. And let's take the other side. Yeah. So from there, take your other leg. So it's my right leg, it might be your left leg. Look between the hands and we step forward. Warrior one. Square the hips, shoulders. In and up from below the belly button. The back heel stays down. Yeah, so front knee and ankle in line. Now I'm going to be turning away from you this time as we sweep the arms out. And if you need to, just take this front heel, align through the arch of the back foot, reach into both hands. Look down the front hand and find length, and then reach. And as you come back into this warrior, straighten the front leg, straighten both legs, turn the palm. Keep reaching as far as you can, so get the length in the bottom ribs. And then release the hand to the shin. So the target is to get more length through these bottom ribs. So we come back into warrior. Again, we're going to lift that back heel, turn all the way back towards the front of your mat. And if you need that little hop, open. Let your chest come forwards. And then we're going to step back into downward facing. From there, we're going to float forwards, come down onto the knees. So you might be on a chair at this point if you've stayed standing. And just sit back onto the heels as you reach the hands forward. we're going to come all the way back up to take seated. So if you're in a chair, just bring yourself into a nice seated posture. So you can go cross-legged, straight legs, whatever you feel comfortable. You may be sitting on a little cushion. We're going to take a lateral from both sides. So always nice just to feel that nice length down the lateral side, and then just sweep sides, change sides. From there, take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's take the hands behind, lace the fingers, and then lift the chest. The eye gaze follows the direction of the sternum. One more breath. And from there, as you release, take a breath in. Palms to press, slowly breathe out. And just focus on the fingertips as you find the length through the back of the neck. And we'll take one more. And then just give yourself a bow. Well done, everybody. Yeah, enjoy. So keep practicing that. We can keep doing that every day. We have another one as well. So we're going to do a warm up on the next one. So yeah, have a great day, whatever you're doing, and stay safe. So thank you very much.